What's up? Welcome back. Apex Legends is absolutely destroying it with the massive beard grown overnight. I can't believe what they're doing with this game. I'm Backpack Barney, bringing you everything you need to know about Apex Legends. We just got the first patch for it today, and they're already adding Valentine cosmetics. Valentine's Day is 2 days away. Make sure to get yourself a date. If you don't have a date, treat yourself with the money you would have spent on them on yourself and get your new cosmetics. They're gonna do a through the heart longbow. It's an epic skin for the DMR, epic skin for the longbow DMR, and then love of the game skin for Pathfinder. So not every character is gonna have a Valentine skin, but you're gonna have a couple that will. Can't wait to see what the Pathfinder has. I don't know if it'll be out by the time this video comes out. It's coming out at 6 p.m. PST. It will be out. You can go get those Valentine skins right now. So along with the new cosmetics that they're dropping, they have some bug fixes and stability fixes, various improvements and tweaks to the UI. UI is pretty good so far, but we do have some issues when we're leaving games, how we leave games, and sometimes you get disconnected while leaving. There's been an extended timeout for players that had slow hard drives and they were getting their game to crash. I haven't experienced that, but if you have, then they've got a fix for that. Number of client and server stability issues. I'm sure that is the leaving game issue. Awesome. Fixed exploit where you could keep duplicating items in your inventory. I didn't know you could do this, but now you can't. And it's a good thing because we don't want people running around. Everyone's got an R1, R301 and a Peacekeeper or whatever, you know, full squad kitted with gold armor. It's a good thing that they fixed this. On top of that gloop glitch, on top of that dupe glitch and the stability fixes, they've also shortened Bloodhound's Eye of the Allfather clones to be in the world 1 second less. They've shortened it by 1 second. So those are the clones that show up yellow when you use Bloodhound's Q. They're going to be there for 1 second less. And this is a nice one. The Arc Star now shows up as it also gets a grenade warning indicator. So that's nice. You don't lose your shield and wonder where it came from if your ears don't work. So some awesome fixes and patches from them, as well as some new cosmetics come to the store. But that's not all. There's so much going on with this game. I have to say, I have not seen a game drop this smoothly in my life. I'm only 25. Wait, am I 25 yet? I'm only 24. I'm only 24. But I've been playing games my whole life, and this is the first time I've seen a game just drop so smoothly. So we have much more news to go over. They got a loot heat map that just released. This is released by Apex Intel, and it shows the best places for loot on the map. My personal favorite drop spot is the bunker. If you want to kill me in game, make sure you're dropping bunker, because I pretty much drop there every single game. A lot of fights inside bunker has good loot, but put this loot heat map. We'll put a link in the description down below, so when you're playing later, you can have that heat map available to you. You know where to get loot. Now, this doesn't mean that this place always has this type of loot, but what it means is it's the percentage of times that this place has that kind of loot. So there's a lot of places on the outskirts of the map that have that purple high tier loot, and as you get in towards the map, it becomes more common. It's kind of nice because this helps disperse players around the map instead of everyone just going to one area. But bunker is one of the few areas towards the middle of the map that can have that high tier loot. So there's a loot heat map. Go ahead, click the link down below so you can use it when you're playing later. And then for the big Bertha of news, Apex has released their roadmap for the first year of content. They're gonna do a battle pass system similar to what Fortnite does. And I say similar because why not? Fortnite's battle pass system works extremely well, extremely well. And the first season is starting in March. We don't know the exact start date yet, but we know that next month you can expect to get your battle pass and keep enjoying Apex Legends, as well as, so this is what they're gonna have released for us with that battle pass and in that first season. We're getting new loot. So this could mean really anything. It could be in-game usables. Right now, the healing side of things is pretty thought out and well done. You know, you have your small shields, your big shields, and then you have your Phoenix kits. So they have I think they've done the meds really well. I'm wondering if they'll add some utility items, because we don't have a lot of utility items in the game. Most of the utility just comes from the players, or the legends. It would be interesting to see how utility items could play into the game, because right now that is legend specific. You have different legends on your team for those different utilities. If you start adding in utility items, does it make some legends obsolete? The balancing that they've been able to do, Respawn's been able to do in this game, is phenomenal. The game's blew up in the first week, and you see streamers using all sorts of different characters. The one character that probably needs a buff right now is Caustic, because his smoke destroys his own teammates, and so that doesn't really make sense. But I think outside of Caustic, everything's really balanced right now. Feels really good. You got people playing all sorts of different characters. My personal favorite, Bangalore. Up to you what you want. It'll be interesting to see what that happens when it comes to loot. Are we going to see utility items introduced to the game? Maybe, maybe not. But we are going to see new loot items in the game. That also means we're getting new weapons. New weapons in the game. And if I were to go off the ball right now, and I've been playing for a week now, if I were to go off the ball and say what weapons we need in the game, it's a tough one to go with, man. It's a tough one because it's pretty balanced. I think a good SMG, the R301 is in that assault rifle category, even though it uses the light ammo, and that's one of my favorite weapons, one of the best weapons in the game. Then you have the Spitfire, which is in the heavy ammo area. That weapon is really good when you get it decked out. You have the Wingman, which is the hand cannon, which is really good. For snipers, you got the triple threat and the longbow. Those are both pretty good, but I think the SMG department, like those low-end SMGs, could use a maybe a bit of a buff. It's hard to tell when there's so much different variables going in, but I think when it comes to SMGs, in your close range stuff, you try and go with the Peacekeeper or that EVA 8. It's, you know, the SMG area isn't something that I really use. I might have considered the R301 and SMG, but uses those assault rifle attachments, even though it has the light ammo. So I take that out of the category. And it kind of leaves the SMGs a little bit empty. Let me know what you guys think down below, what you would like to see in this battle pass. So new weapons, new loot. That means we're going to get new attachments and such for the guns, and new legends. New legends are coming to the game. I'm already getting, I'm already getting excited about like 2 years down the line when Apex has like 30 legends or something like that, and you just see the meta like transform between different teams and legends and makeups, and we get to watch the big tournaments where you see one team is using this meta and the other team's using this meta, and which team is gonna prevail. I can't wait to see that. I love watching that kind of stuff with League of Legends and watching the meta change. So seeing that in a battle royale would be really fun. We're gonna get that kind of style. I think that's something that's really appealing about Apex that Fortnite doesn't really have locked down. Fortnite, it's one character to play all. Of course, you have different skins, but Apex is different, man. You battle me, I got my smokes, I got my airstrike, and then I battle you. You got your caustic or your bloodhound, or you're zipping around with Pathfinder and his new Valentine's cosmetic. It's gonna be so cool to see how this game progresses with different legends, because legends are gonna change the meta, and I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that that's actually a good thing. As long as the game can continually find ways, as long as Respawn can continually find ways to mesh the meta and form it in different ways, so that we don't stick with like 6 months or a year of the same thing over and over and over, and we get a little bit of variety. And if they can keep going at a balanced rate that they already have right now, I can't wait, man. It's just Apex Legends has been one of the best games that I've played in a long time, and it's just awesome. It's just so much awesome. I can't wait for that first battle pass. They also have another sign on their roadmap. I can't tell what this sign means. So they have the loot sign, new weapon sign, new legend sign, and they have this thing that kind of looks like a combination of the three. So I don't think that means anything separate. I think that just clarifies that, hey, it's gonna have all three in it. Because if we go over to season 4 of the roadmap, and which starts in December, you can see that it has that symbol that has all 3 different types on it, but it doesn't have the gun or the loot symbol. So I think that that's just a little far out, and that they haven't gone in and completely decided what's going to happen there, which makes sense. That's a year away. Just kind of frameworking and building a foundation for where you're going to go, and then saying, hey, we'll put the furniture in later. One last thing before I let you go, we're gonna see a Twitch Prime skin for Pathfinder. Now, the collaboration between Apex and Twitch, we'll see how far it goes, but it's already started. So there is a leak. We don't know what the skin looks like, but we do know that Pathfinder is going to get a Twitch Prime skin. For all of you that are Amazon Prime owners, link that Twitch account with your Prime account, and all of a sudden you're going to have a brand new skin in Apex. I'm Backpack Barney. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. If you're not subbed to the channel already, make sure to do so. Hit that bell, and until next time, we'll catch you later.